Alright. Here we recap the Xfinity race at Texas. Another wreck fest with another shitty winner, as usual, this season. You know, I'm just fed up with this season. Like, honestly. I just really am. Like, race was terrible. Terrible finish. Terrible winner, terrible finish. You're out of your damn mind if you thought it was a great race. This shit was awful. Texas, it's just terrible. All this chaos just for a Larson win. I mean, he only won because Allgaier got screwed over by Chris slow-ass Wright. Kyle Larson sure embarrassed some Xfinity drivers out there. A joke of a finish. Like, I hate this track. Blow it up. Blow it up. Blow it up. You thank Chris Wright for wrecking the fastest car. He sure embarrassed him, right? This isn't coke. Just point out the facts, man. God, wrecks zero damage, gains like 6 spots and misses 1 while getting bonus arrows of damage. 7 out of all good cars crash, and his penalty meant nothing because of it when it happened. And shocker, he gets front row for the last restart and drives away in turn 1. So, Leach win. Waste of time. All of that chaos for Larson win. He's selfish. He doesn't care about making Xfinity drivers better. Like he said, he just wants to embarrass them. People are like, oh, it's for them to learn. He said he wants to embarrass them, so yeah, it's not helping them learn anything. So, I just hate when Cup drivers come down to Xfinity to win races. I mean, it's just annoying, man. Like, it's just frustrating. And of course, it was a goofy-ass finish, as usual. And then Nick Sanchez should have had a good finish, and he hits the wall there at the end instead of getting a good result. And instead of getting a good result, he finishes 24th because of it. Hated that shit happened. Hated that shit happened. No one wanted this dude. Now, I feel like the racing is good in this series, but goddamn if it isn't a wreck fest. Shit show, shit show, shit show. From start to finish, really. I don't know what more to say, man. I mean, I guess he stepped up big time when the 88 team needed it, but who cares anymore? I mean, just thank God. His Xfinity schedule, I think, is probably what I'm almost done with. And Mayer had a bob on the restart. Larson just drove right by him. Always toying around with the Xfinity drivers. Yeah, he's a Cup driver. I would expect that. Hate it here, man. I get to watch all my favorite drivers have the worst luck, and I get to watch Kyle Larson weekly get glazed over and over and over. Hated this shit when Kyle Busch did it. Hate this shit when Larson does it. Like, I know they called him and asked for a favor, and they could have had somebody else drive the fucking car. You knew Larson was going to win after Allgaier crashed. There was no competition. Disappointment. I mean, at least Taylor Gray had a good finish. But shit's just lame. I'm gonna go over the results here, just get that shit out of the way. Kyle Larson gets the win. Taylor Gray second. Riley Herbst third. Seems like he actually gets a good finish for once when he's actually well, I shouldn't say 2311 is a bad team because they have good drivers. Austin Hill fourth. Sam Mayer fifth. Harrison Burton sixth. Jesse Love seventh. Ryan Seagate, Brandon Jones 9th, Jeb Burton 10th. Daniel Dye 11th. Anthony Alfredo 12th. William Sawalich 13th. Parker Retzlaff 14th. Matty D 15th. Corey Day 16th. Renpool 17th. Sammy Smith 18th. Garth Waffle 19th. And Nick Sanchez ran to the top 20. Shadow Bear finished the night. Ran strong all day. Ran with them top dogs. Massey 21st, Kyle C 22nd, Ryan Ellis 23rd, Blaine Perkins 24th, Joey Gase 25th, Maggio 26th, Dean Thompson 27th, Balicki 28th, Lights 29th, Smithley 30th, Clements 31st, Legg 32nd, Chris Wright 33rd. We will talk about Chris Wright when we get to it. That's all I will say. Honeyman 34th, Allgaier 35th, Creed 36th, Williams 37th, and Eckes 38th in last place had an engine issue. So let's get right into my notes here. So let's get into stage 1 on that shit. So Ryan Ellis spins and Josh Balicki spin on the first lap. So I just knew this shit was gonna be a shit show. Nick Lights and Leland Honeyman crashed. Someone clipped the grass and Nick Lights missed a shift. How many people have hit the grass this weekend? My God. I know you could say, oh, do something with the grass, but I would expect the quote best drivers in the world to not hit the grass. Then Josh Balicki spins again for the second time. It was supposed to be comp caution. He spun out. Allgaier wins stage 1. So there that is stage 2. Not really much happened. But Chris Wright with a crash. The sky is blue. The grass is green. Chris Wright has crashed. Austin Hill wins stage 2 under caution. Stage 3, a big stack up. Someone clipped the grass. I don't know who it was. Two cars clipped the grass in a big incident. Josh Williams, Taylor Gray. They actually come back to finish second. Sam Mayer, Catherine Legg, Alfredo Massey, Herbst, and Smithley all involved in that big incident. Sheldon Creed, Jesse Love, and Corey Day in an incident. 3 out of the last 4 races Creeds were at. Oh boy. Next one. Justin Allgaier crash. You know, I'm just fed up with this season, honestly. I swear my drivers had the worst luck. Whether it's crashing, getting screwed out of wins, bad luck, or in the Cup Series, my favorite driver running about 7th to 15th. And then Allgaier. Chris Wright is a retard. I'm done, man, with this fucking hack. That was about as bad as that gets there for Chris Wright. Simply can't fucking do that. Might as well send him back to fucking ARCA at this point. People are mad at other guys. This guy ruins every race he enters. God. Went from Alfredo to Chris Wright. Yeah, great fucking hire right there. Gosh, this guy's such a hack, dude. He almost done it I don't know how many laps prior. He almost wrecked Allgaier too. And this guy kept switching lanes, switch, and then inevitably that's gonna happen. He started running the top, then went to the bottom, goes back to the top, running 30 miles per hour, slowing the car, catching him. Awful. God, this guy has no fucking racecraft, man. He done it twice, actually, so... You know, we might need to bump the minimum speed, because this dude's literal chicane. And that ruined what might have been a good battle for the win. Need to get these junkers off the track. Or just have Chris Wright go back to even ARCA at this point. Hey, you could have if you or a loved one have been raped by Chris Wright, call 1-800-STOP-RIGHT. Chris Wright is one of the worst drivers I've ever seen. Shouldn't even be in the Xfinity series. I've seen a lot of bad drivers. This dude is up there, dude. He entered high, went low, then went high right in front of the second place car. I knew at some point that Chris Wright was going to cause a wreck. That was going to take out a dominant car, whether it was Larson or Allgaier. I think he might be the biggest liability in the Xfinity series. My God, I trashed Catherine Lake, but my God, this dude is worse. The fact that he has a seat in Xfinity and a guy like Corey Heim is trapped in the truck series is fucking absurd. God, this guy might be the worst paid driver of all time. Corey Day crashed. What's new? Sammy Smith crashed. Austin Hill. Then Clements crashes. I just at this point I just wanted the race to end because inevitably you knew Larson was gonna win. So at that point I didn't fucking care. Larson steals another win, so can't say I'm surprised. And then Nick Sanchez hitting the wall there. I don't even know what to give this race, dude. Like, I'm not even gonna give that good of a rating because the racing wasn't really that good. It was just a fucking wreck fest. I like the cars getting loose. The cars getting loose and they're harder to drive, unlike the fucking Cup cars. But I don't know. I'm just gonna give this shit a 3, dude. Like, this shit was awful. So that's really all to say here. So, can I climb out? Peace. See you for the Cup race tomorrow. I'm sure that'll be a fucking barn burner.